2947 Fields Drive. We need to get the exterior screen replaced down here on the bottom. Looks like two of those. The exterior light here may be able to be saved and painted, but it would definitely need to be secured and make sure the light is working there. All right, coming into the home, what we are doing is removing all trash. The carpets will be cleaned and the entire unit will be painted. We are going to attempt to save as much carpet as possible, but downstairs there is a big bleach stain on here, so I do not think we will be able to salvage the carpet downstairs. So this will need to be replaced. Again, all trash and items that were remaining in the home need to be replaced. With the cleaning, we need to have all vents and ceiling fans need to be cleaned. So if you take a look, you can see the vents are kind of dirty. We also need new blinds on all of the windows, as long as they're okay. Like this first one is okay, so we can leave this one here, but we will definitely need to have one that matches it on the other side. So just kind of go through and count the blinds. With the painting, of course, the patches will need to be done on the wall and the front door. The exterior is fine, but the interior will need to be painted. We will need to make sure that there are working carbon monoxide detectors in each area that are supposed to have one. Again, all trash and debris removed. The closets will probably need to be painted. Once we get the lighting on, we'll be able to see a little bit better. This downstairs bathroom looks fine. But again, all light bulbs will need to be working, so they will need to be installed or replaced if not working. In the kitchen area, the ceiling, we need to determine what is the issue with that right there. Get that cleaned up and repaired. Again, all trash removed. And the flooring in the kitchen, this is a problem area. We have a damaged area of the floor right here, 2 cracks right there, so I'm not sure what can be done to fix that area. In the storage room, this may be some paint that can be utilized. And everything in here will need to be cleaned. Ensure the dishwasher is working, so we need to have that tested out. Again, remove all trash and debris. The blinds here possibly can be saved. If they are, then we need to have those cleaned. Cabinets, we just need to have the shelving put back up in here. Looks like that shelf is located down there in that cabinet. Refrigerator will need to be cleaned. Blinds, we would need these blinds. If this blind is working, so we just need this tested, make sure it's working. If it's not, then it will need to be replaced. If the blinds are working, then just replace the missing slats on there. The HVAC system can be serviced once we have the power on. All right, that is pretty much everything downstairs. Heading upstairs, the handrail. This will need to be secured better. As you can see down there, the area is damaged and this handrail was cut and kind of put in place at some point. Another light up here. Make sure this light is working properly. And there's a vent right there that will need to be cleaned. And again, we will be looking at the carpets. That area right there will need to be patched. This light up here will need to be secured. Smoke detector checked. All right, going into the master bedroom first. The carpet appears to be salvageable in here. They will just need to clean that. Have an area on the wall that will need to be patched. The window sills will need to be patched. Up here, the blinds look decent, but as you can see, this one right here is broken. So either this piece right here would need to be replaced. Depending on the price of the blinds, may just be able to replace that blind. Looking into the master bathroom, the flooring is discolored, so we would need a pricing to replace the flooring. Underneath each one of these sinks, it will need to be cleaned and just put some type of covering on those sinks. The mirrors. If you take a look at the mirrors, these mirrors will need to be replaced. Ensure all light bulbs are working. The fans should be working also. That vent right here would need to be taken down, painted, and reinstalled. Each bathtub should have a working stopper in there. And the same with the sinks. The sinks should be the same. And I have not seen a faucet with a piece on it like that before. All right, so there we go. Looks like that's it in here. The bifold doors for the closets, these need to be secured and working. As you take a look, this one may need to be replaced, repaired, or something like that. And looking in here, you can see a hole in this wall that will need to be patched. Other than that, maybe a little bit of painting in there. All right, another hallway closet. All of this will need to be removed from the property. Coming into the bathroom, same thing under the sink. Make sure there's some type of covering on the bottom of each one of the sinks. The mirror in there will need to be replaced. You can see on the edges where the mirror has damage to it. So these mirrors will need to be replaced. Make sure the light bulbs work. Again, the vent needs to work, and the vent up top needs to be removed and painted and replaced. The flooring in here looks like it will be fine. And again, all tubs should have sink stoppers in it. All right, heading into the additional bedrooms. The carpet in here appears to be salvageable. We'll just have to have some deep cleaning done to have those stains removed. The walls and everything look decent in here. Blinds will need to be replaced. And we may need a new light covering or light for this room in here. And of course, the light bulbs will need to be working. Bifold doors will need to be working in here also. All windows should open and close. All windows should open and close. There's a damaged area on the carpet here, so we will need to reach out to a carpet person to determine what can be done to patch that area.